President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s recent statement that the work of the ICI is already completed can only be described as the height of insincerity and a clear insult to the intelligence of the Filipino people. Ni wala pang 10% ang trabahong dapat gawin ang tunay na naisakatuparan. The ICI was mandated to investigate tens of thousands of infrastructure projects from 2016 to 2025, to examine how the national budget process itself was used to enable what may be the largest plunder of public funds in our history, and to recommend structural safeguards so this can never happen again. Ito ang malinaw na utos na executive order ng Pangulo. Nagawa ba ito? Magagawa pa ba ito? The ICI has already been discredited by the resignation of its core members, by its own admission before Congress that it lacks both resources and powers to do its job, and by its failure to investigate the most crucial personalities involved in this budget heist. Who then will sign the ICI report? Can Commissioner Babe Singson and Commissioner Rosana Pajardo lend their integrity to whatever report the ICI may eventually submit? I will say this plainly. Any report produced under these conditions will be worthless, pure garbage. What is deeply troubling is the pattern that is emerging. It appears that the President does not want to know the truth. It appears that his administration would rather hide the truth, deflect the issue to the office of the Ombudsman, and allow the narrative to be managed and manipulated until public outrage fades. This also exposes the lack of sincerity behind the President's public directive to Congress to prioritize the proposed Independent People's Commission in the Senate and the ICAIC in the House. Words are meaningless when actions point in the opposite direction. The inevitable conclusion is this: the administration is trying to contain the flood control scandal, to protect relatives and allies, to deny the people their fundamental right to know the truth. I am deeply afraid for this country because of the President's words and actions. How long can this administration cover up an anomaly of this magnitude? To do so would require staying in power beyond accountability, ensuring protection after 2028, or guaranteeing the next president is a political puppet. History teaches us where this kind of thinking leads us. We have seen this before. The Filipino people will always seek the truth. Mr. President, the only honorable way for you to leave Malacanang in 2028 is to allow a truly independent commission created by Congress with real powers, real resources, and members of unquestionable integrity to uncover the truth, identify the culprits, and protect the people's budget. Kahit matagal ang investigasyon, okay lang yan. Hindi yun mahalaga. Ang mahalaga ay integridad, katotohanan at pananagutan para maitama ang pagkakamali at masigurong hindi na ito mauulit. At this point, the only meaningful legacy you can still leave this country is the fulfillment of your promised political reforms to ensure they pass Congress and are genuinely implemented before your earned term ends. The anti-political dynasty bill, the political party list systems, and the ICAIC law. If you fail to do this, the economy will suffer, political instability will worsen, and once again, it will be the ordinary Filipino who pays the price. I call on our people to remain vigilant and to continue demanding truth and justice. Mr. President, I say this without malice, without politics. I sincerely pray for your enlightenment.